Imagine stepping into a world untouched by time, where silence speaks. The moon hangs low, casting silver light across quiet, ancient lands. A gentle breeze rustles the leaves, whispering stories of forgotten nights. Somewhere, a campfire flickers, its glow warm against the cool night. You can almost hear distant hooves echoing on cobblestone roads. What if you could escape the chaos of today into this peace? A lone knight walks slowly, armor glinting beneath the starry sky. Each step carries the weight of countless untold adventures and battles. The forest around him hums softly, alive with night's gentle magic. Crickets sing their steady lullaby, blending with a distant owl's call. Have you ever longed for a place untouched by worry or time? Somewhere deep inside, a yearning stirs for quiet, simple moments. You feel drawn to a small cabin nestled among towering oaks. Smoke curls from the chimney, mingling with the crisp midnight air. A warm fire waits inside, crackling softly, inviting weary souls near. In the distance, a faint lute melody drifts through the still forest. It tells of tales older than any map or written story. The knight pauses, resting, letting the sounds of night surround him. His journey has been long, through mountains, rivers, and silent valleys. Each step forward is guided by purpose, yet shrouded in mystery. You might feel as though time itself slows in this place. Every sound, every shadow, seems laden with stories of old glory. Perhaps you, too, seek an escape from the world's relentless rush. The gentle crackle of fire feels like a heartbeat in the darkness. Lanterns flicker, casting dancing shadows on the night's weathered path. The air smells of pine, earth, and the faint scent of distant rain. A quiet river reflects stars like scattered in diamonds on black silk. Have you ever wondered what nights felt like before all our worries? There is a magic here that can calm the busiest of minds. A small wooden bridge creaks underfoot as he crosses toward the glade. Fireflies blink like tiny lanterns, guiding him through shadowed clearings. You can almost hear whispers of ancient wisdom carried on the wind. Somewhere nearby, an owl watches silently, guarding the forest's secrets. The night's journey mirrors our own search for peace and meaning. What lessons lie hidden in quiet moments under the stars tonight? He sits on a moss-covered stone, letting the stillness wash over. The soft hum of distant waters soothes both body and mind alike. You feel drawn closer, as if the forest itself invites your presence. Each breath becomes deeper, calmer, syncing with the rhythm of night. A gentle flute plays somewhere, blending with wind and rustling leaves. Music flows effortlessly, as if created by the world itself tonight. Every note carries a story of courage, love, and simple joys. The knight's sword rests nearby, silent, yet ready for whatever comes. You feel the serenity settling in, a rare, priceless treasure indeed. What if your soul could rest here, far from all turmoil? Firelight warms the heart, even as cool night air brushes your skin. Stars gleam above like watchful eyes, timeless and full of wonder. Each flicker of the campfire tells a story older than memory. Shadows move slowly, yet peacefully, as night stretches endlessly onward. You sense a journey not just of distance, but of the spirit. The quiet forest becomes a companion, not a backdrop, in your mind. Perhaps here, under ancient trees, you can hear your own heartbeat. Every sound, every glimmer of light, invites reflection and calm presence. Can a single night truly remind us of forgotten land's beauty? Let's step further, together, into this world where peace quietly reigns. As the night rests, the soft melody of his lute fills the air. Each note seems to carry stories of journeys across forgotten lands. You can almost imagine wandering through ancient forests beside him. The music speaks in ways words often fail to capture fully. It paints images of castles silhouetted against the evening sky, tiny streams shimmer, reflecting the moonlight like scattered silver threads. Perhaps you feel your own memories stirring with every gentle chord. Music has a way of unlocking doors to hidden corners within. The night song drifts, echoing through valleys and shadowed glades. Every pluck of the lute strings whispers secrets of old wisdom. You begin to sense the rhythm of life beyond modern chaos. Imagine the scent of damp earth mingling with campfire smoke. A fox rustles nearby, cautious, yet curious about the stillness. Night birds sing soft choruses that harmonize with the melody perfectly. Perhaps you too can feel the pull of a peaceful night. The night's footsteps are measured, deliberate, guided by unseen purpose. Every note seems intertwined with the cool night wind's gentle sigh. You might imagine sitting at his campfire, warmed by glowing embers. Each flicker of flame seems to dance in harmony with music. The melodies tell of courage, of quests, and small hidden victories. Perhaps you notice how music can soothe even the heaviest thoughts. It reminds us of simpler times, untouched by endless demands. A distant bell tolls, marking hours no one is keeping tonight. The night listens, letting the sound mingle with his reflective mind. You realize this music isn't just for entertainment, but for reflection. Every note guides the listener deeper into a forest of thought. Imagine tracing his journey on a map that exists only in mind. Each melody evokes images of stone towers and wooden bridges. He pauses near a waterfall, letting its gentle roar blend naturally. You feel the harmony of nature and music merging in silence. The forest becomes more than scenery. It's a character in the story. Perhaps your imagination begins painting your own medieval adventure alongside him. The wind carries distant voices, maybe whispers of nights long gone. You sense the presence of history hidden in every shadowed corner. Music allows the night to stretch infinitely, a calm, endless expanse. Perhaps you feel your heartbeat syncing with the rhythm of this land. Every note seems deliberately placed, as if each moment has meaning. The night lifts his eyes to the stars, silent and observant. You sense the serenity of nights spent far from human noise. Each melody carries the weight of emotions unspoken for generations. Imagine walking along cobblestone paths, lantern light casting gentle shadows. The music becomes a bridge between the present and a timeless past. Perhaps you notice how the melodies awaken feelings long forgotten inside. The night's journey mirrors life, full of challenges, yet quietly beautiful. Music acts as both guide and companion through shadowed landscapes. Each quiet chord invites you to pause, breathe, and reflect deeply. The campfire's warmth is not just physical, but emotional too. You begin to appreciate small details often overlooked in daily life. Every rustle of leaves harmonizes perfectly with the gentle flute notes. Perhaps you start to see your own life as a journey. Moments of silence between notes carry as much meaning as the music. The night song becomes a mirror for our inner thoughts tonight. Each melody reminds us that peace is found in simple presence. You realize that even fleeting nights can leave lasting impressions forever. And so, under starlight, the music guides us deeper into wonder. Just when you think the night is calm, something shifts quietly around you. The forest feels alive in a way you never noticed before tonight. Shadows stretch longer, dancing with the music, almost as if breathing. Suddenly, the night's lute plays notes you haven't heard before. These melodies carry secrets of lands few have ever visited in memory. You feel curiosity prickling, wondering what mysteries lie just beyond sight. A faint path appears, winding deeper into the moonlit woods silently. Each step forward seems to reveal forgotten history hidden in plain sight. Perhaps the night's journey mirrors your own hidden quests, unspoken desires. Music, once comforting, now feels like a guide to unknown truths. The air shifts slightly, carrying scents unfamiliar, yet oddly familiar too. Every flicker of firelight seems to reveal shapes in the distance. You start questioning whether this world is real or a vivid dream. The night pauses, listening as if hearing whispers from another realm. A soft, haunting flute drifts from somewhere deep in the trees. You realize the night isn't just peaceful, it's teaching something profound. Music becomes more than melody. It is a bridge to hidden wisdom. The trees themselves seem older, guardians of untold stories long forgotten. Perhaps every leaf carries echoes of lives that passed this very way. You notice small, glowing mushrooms lining a path you hadn't seen. They illuminate footprints that don't seem entirely human, yet perfectly familiar. Your imagination blurs with reality, making you question what is possible. The night's song shifts, minor tones blending with the crackling fire. It speaks of courage not just in battles, but in quiet endurance. You begin realizing that peace isn't just absence of chaos. True calm comes when we confront what we've ignored inside ourselves. The music now feels like it's unraveling hidden parts of your mind. Perhaps this journey is less about the night, more about you. Each echo through the forest becomes a reflection of your inner thoughts. The campfire's glow now illuminates truths you didn't dare acknowledge before. You notice shadows forming shapes of past memories, vivid and alive. Every note of the lute seems to mirror your own heartbeat subtly. The night rises, walking toward a distant stone arch bathed in moonlight. You feel compelled to follow, curiosity outweighing hesitation inside your chest. Music and nature merge, forming a tapestry of deep, unspoken meaning. Perhaps the forgotten lands exist within, not just in distant forests. Every tree, every stone, whispers lessons your soul has long needed. You sense a story unfolding, one written before your awareness even existed. The night disappears briefly behind mist, leaving only echoes of his song. You realize the melody is now your companion, guiding unseen steps forward. Moments stretch, and time feels fluid, bending gently around your perception. Perhaps every shadow hides insight you've avoided in waking life. Music and silence alternate, forming a rhythm that penetrates your deepest thoughts. The path winds toward a clearing bathed in soft silver light. You notice that fireflies form patterns resembling ancient, forgotten constellations. The knight returns, carrying a lantern that glows with ethereal warmth. His eyes hold stories you suddenly feel you almost understand instinctively. Perhaps every night like this teaches us more than years of routine. The melody deepens, revealing courage, loss, hope, and gentle truths intertwined. You feel as though this world has been waiting specifically for you. Every sound, every glow, resonates with something buried long within your spirit. The forest now feels like a mirror reflecting both past and future. Perhaps the forgotten lands exist not to escape life, but understand it. You realize peace comes not from fleeing, but from seeing clearly inside. And in that moment, the night, music, and night converge into insight. As the night deepens, you feel a calm unlike anything experienced before. Every note of the night's melody now resonates deep within your soul. Perhaps you understand that this journey has always existed within yourself. Peace is not distant. It's discovered through presence, reflection, and intention. The campfire crackles softly, reminding you that warmth can guide your path. You realize even small moments of stillness carry profound meaning inside. The knight stands quietly, his gaze embracing the beauty of this world. You sense his courage is mirrored in your own silent resilience today. Every shadow, every whisper of wind, now feels alive and purposeful. Perhaps the music was never just music. It was a map for life. Each note points toward serenity, understanding, and quiet self-discovery within you. You notice your heartbeat slowing, syncing with the rhythm of the forest. The stars above seem to nod, approving your willingness to observe and learn. Perhaps forgotten lands are a reminder to slow, breathe, and simply exist. Every rustle of leaves carries a message you almost missed before tonight. The knight lifts his lantern, guiding you toward an open moonlit clearing. You feel empowered, knowing clarity and peace are never truly out of reach. Music has a power to reveal what silence alone often cannot express. Perhaps you understand that reflection, courage, and patience form lasting wisdom. The firelight flickers across your face, illuminating gratitude, calm, and hope. You feel ready to carry this serenity into the world beyond these woods. Each melody reminds you that beauty exists even in unnoticed, quiet moments. Perhaps forgotten lands are not a place, but a state of mind. The night turns slowly, acknowledging your presence as if recognizing shared understanding. You realize that peace begins with accepting what has always been within. Every note lingers, imprinting calm onto thoughts previously clouded by worry. Perhaps this night will remain alive in memory, guiding choices yet unseen. The forest whispers again, and you feel deeply connected to every living element. Each shadow, each glow, is now a symbol of quiet transformation inside. Perhaps the journey of reflection is far more important than the destination. Music becomes the bridge linking your imagination to profound emotional insight tonight. The night's gentle smile conveys the simplicity and depth of understanding gained. You feel inspired to seek small moments of calm every day ahead. Perhaps each night like this teaches patience, presence, and the value of silence. The campfire dims slowly, yet warmth remains in memory and spirit alike. You sense the lessons of the forgotten lands now resonate within your being. Perhaps courage isn't loud or visible. It exists quietly in mindful actions and thoughts. The melody fades gently, leaving only a soft, enduring resonance in your heart. You realize that every choice can carry peace if made with awareness. Perhaps the night's path was a metaphor for your own personal journey. Every footstep, every note has guided you closer to clarity and calm. You feel gratitude for having experienced this quiet, magical night fully. Perhaps the most powerful discoveries are found in patience and observation alone. The stars remain, eternal witnesses to the peace cultivated in this moment. You understand that inner calm is always possible, even amidst life's chaos. Perhaps music, reflection, and mindfulness together create a sanctuary for the soul. You feel compelled to carry this serenity into your daily actions forward. The night steps softly, fading into darkness, leaving lessons lingering behind quietly. Perhaps forgotten lands are not forgotten. They exist in awareness, imagination, and presence. You realize that every night, every melody, offers opportunity for gentle growth. Perhaps this journey inspires small but meaningful changes in how life is approached. You feel ready to embrace stillness, courage, and reflection in everyday moments. The forest's quiet seems to whisper one final powerful message tonight. Perhaps true peace is always attainable when we listen deeply within ourselves. Take this calm with you, carrying forgotten lands wherever your heart chooses next. Dawn begins to glow softly, painting the forest in gentle, golden light. The night's journey continues, carrying wisdom hidden within each step forward. You realize the night's lessons are now part of your own spirit. Each melody heard feels eternal, echoing long after silence returns completely. Perhaps forgotten lands exist to remind us of life's subtle, enduring beauty. The trees sway gently, whispering secrets of patience, courage, and quiet strength. You notice the soft river reflecting morning light like liquid silver. Every ripple seems to tell a story of hope and renewal. Perhaps this night was not an escape, but an awakening instead. The night pauses atop a hill, gazing toward distant mountains silently. You feel inspired to seek calm and meaning in everyday moments now. The music continues softly in memory, guiding steps even in ordinary life. Perhaps peace is not found outside, but nurtured within thoughtful reflection. The wind carries scents of pine, rain, and the awakening earth. Every inhalation feels cleansing, filling your mind with quiet clarity today. Perhaps forgotten lands exist not to leave, but to live inside ourselves. The night descends slowly, his presence fading into morning mist gracefully. You sense a deep connection to the forest, music, and life itself. Perhaps each note, each shadow, and each flame held meaning you now understand. The sun rises fully, illuminating paths previously hidden under night's embrace. You feel a gentle courage blossoming quietly in the depths of heart. Perhaps reflection and serenity are gifts given when least expected, but most needed. The campfire has burned low, leaving warmth lingering in both body and mind. Music has shaped memory, turning fleeting moments into lasting emotional resonance. Perhaps forgotten lands exist to teach us how to treasure quiet moments. The night's lute hums softly one last time, fading into the wind. You realize journeys of the heart are more important than journeys of distance. Perhaps each adventure, real or imagined, leaves wisdom buried within your soul. Birds begin to sing, celebrating dawn and new possibilities unfolding naturally. You feel a deep gratitude for witnessing such serene, timeless beauty tonight. Perhaps forgotten lands remind us that peace is accessible through mindfulness and presence. Every rustle, every ray of light now carries meaning beyond what words express. You sense that courage, calm, and reflection are intertwined in every moment. Perhaps this night will inspire countless small actions toward gentler, more intentional living. The night walks away slowly, leaving behind only echoes of enduring lessons. You feel a spark igniting, a call to live with purpose and awareness. Perhaps forgotten lands are mirrors, reflecting both who we are and can become. The forest seems alive, carrying whispers of stories older than time itself. Every shadow now feels like a guide toward understanding and inner clarity. Perhaps the melodies you heard tonight will accompany every step moving forward. Music, silence, and nature combine to awaken something hidden deep inside you. The night disappears behind trees, yet his presence lingers gently in your mind. Perhaps this journey is not ending. It is simply transforming into lasting inspiration. You notice the beauty in ordinary surroundings, now seen through mindful eyes. Perhaps peace is not about escaping life, but embracing it fully. The morning breeze feels like a promise of hope, courage, and calmness. You feel a renewed sense of purpose, rooted in quiet reflection tonight. Perhaps forgotten lands exist within imagination, memory, and the openness of your heart. Every moment now carries weight, not in pressure, but in conscious appreciation. You realize life itself is the most beautiful, unfolding melody you can hear. Perhaps forgotten lands were never lost. They were waiting quietly inside you all along. The night's journey fades, but its lessons will echo in every mindful step. You feel ready to carry serenity, courage, and reflection into the world boldly. Perhaps the greatest adventure is discovering peace within, even amidst chaos outside. Step forward now, carrying the forgotten lands with you wherever your life leads.